Alright, let's go, Angie. Guess I could do this too.
A powerful foe. Just my style.
Okay, that thing's huge and creepy.
That one would surely prove a most troublesome foe.
A powerful foe. Just my style.
But it's blind as heck. It looked right at us that time and didn't aggro.
That one would surely prove a most troublesome foe.
Alright, it's team 3. Just 2 more to go.
Ha! Looks like we got ourselves a new playmate.
Yeah, but that's...
It appears to be the Society's ion type Beta 2. But as far as I'm aware, none were produced in this color.
It is a product of this singularity. A replica based on the Spirit Vein's memory of this area. But it matters little. Let us cast it back into oblivion.
Angelica Rogner, Taito practitioner and Thor's alumna, ready to engage.
And I, George Gnome, will fight. In place of those who couldn't make it here today.
Enforcer number 9, the Severing Eclipse, ready to represent the Reinford family as their loyal maid.
I, Crimson Roselia, shall shatter this empty golden shell.
Kind of the reverse of the last one. Although... that's the outfit I want her in.
Be wary.
She's one of
that
us
foe
after
is
all.
fearsome.
Okay.
Be wary.
Ready?
That foe is fearsome.
Nice, a brave soul. BP items are always a big plus.
Be wary. That foe is fearsome.
He's also blind. Because he sort of ran right by us. Wait for it to go to the left.
Be wary. That foe is fearsome.
Alright.
Our opponent has arrived.
Right where we thought it'd be, too.
Yes. However...
What in the name of Adios is that?
It looks like one of the Black Workshop's creations, but it's made from organic materials.
This domain seems completely different from the real world. Anything is possible here.
Well, whatever it is, I'm itching to bring it down.
I will vanquish it on the honor of the Stallritter.
I'll turn this thing into dust to open a path for Schwarzer.
Okay. Thing's awfully angelic looking.
A mighty opponent. Excellent. A mighty opponent. Excellent. A mighty opponent. Excellent.
Fight with all of your strength!
Okay, I'll actually do this one.
Turn to prismatic let's strike!
Too slow!
My turn! Try fire! It's down!
Take this!
My turn! You won't... Ah!
Very well.
Brianos, be a dear and lend me a hand. Now, finish them off! You're mine!
You're mine!
I'm ready.
Turn to prismatic let's strike!
Too slow!
All right! Try fire!
My turn! You won't... Ah! Right here! Too slow!
Ha!
Oh.
Too slow! I will go. Yeah!
A mighty opponent. Excellent. The hunt is on.
Alright, we'll save before we head in.
Watch out!
Interesting.
Oh my.
An ion type alpha? Did Ouroboros offer custom paint jobs for these things? Man. If I'm remembering right, this thing's got the ability to manipulate space.
Weak.
Eh?
It appears to be a replica this Pale created to protect itself. But really now? This is the best it has to offer?
It's nothing more than a giant puppet controlled by the curse. What a disappointment.
What is wrong with you two? Don't you need divine knights and panzer soldats to beat these things?
Worry not, Tobal. We're not taking this lightly, but we know victory is within our grasp. A soulless puppet such as this, though it has remarkable power, stands no chance against true warriors.
Let's make short work of this trash, for Schwarzer's sake!
I'll use this chance to make my Azure aria echo through these halls.
How is it possible that there are 3 more monsters just as insane as I am? Fine. We don't want to keep Rean and Sarah waiting, so let's get this over with.
I love how Toval's just like the token normal dude in that party.
Watch yourselves. This will be tough. Let's
My turn now. Too slow. Here's the... They're down.
Too slow. Not a chance.
Ow.
Damn you.
Oh, I didn't even
Let's
look
go.
up. Critical and accelerate. That's good to know. Quick damage.
Give them hell. Crimson Break. My turn. Ready to go. Let's an opening.
Gotcha.
It's my turn now. Ready or not? Here's our chance.
There. Ready to go. Let's
My turn now. Too slow. Here's the get him.
Too slow. My turn. Now.
I'll follow up.
I've got this. You're finished. There.
Gotcha.
It's my turn now.
Stand up straight. Heaven's kiss.
Yes. Ready or not? They're down.
There. Moving out. You're finished. An opening.
Gotcha. My turn now. Too slow. Here's the... They're down.
Too slow. My turn.
Stand up straight. Heaven's kiss.
My turn. Get up.
I'll follow up.
Moving out. Let's there.
Gotcha.
Yes. I'm good. Yeah. Here's our chance.
There.
Right. Too slow. Here's the... They're down.
Too slow. I've got this. Let's not bad.
I'll
if I
just
say
spoil
so
that
myself.
extra didn't go on through.
Everyone, remain vigilant. Yes.
What do we got?
Break them! Raging hammer!
Leave it to me. Arcus activate.
Here I go! You'll eat this!
Keep that. Yeah.
Let's go! Zero breaker!
It's my turn.
Temika Ab-Zero.
Leave it to me. Ha.
Payback.
Yeah.
Got it! You'll eat this!
It's my turn. Ha.
Won't let you! Yeah!
Yeah. It's my turn. Ha.
It's my turn. Temika Ab-Zero.
Right! Zero breaker! Here I go!
Can somebody crit? Please?
Eat this! Now's our chance!
Follow up.
Yeah! It's my turn. Here I go! Take this! Ha! They're off guard!
There! I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not done yet. There!
Yes! Here I go! Take this! Ha!
It's my turn. Commencing drive.
Return fire!
My turn! Eat this!
I'm in a pinch. Arcus at there.
Thanks! Won't let you!
It's my turn. Arcus activate!
Here I go! Try this, Crimson
Yeah.
Gale!
Thank you.
It's my turn.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Yes! Here I go! Take this! Ha!
Let's go! Zero breaker! Here I go! Try this, Crimson
Yes.
Gale!
Yes. Commencing there.
It's my turn. Ha! Yeah!
Gotta be kidding me.
Yes! Arcus active! Yeah!
Thanks.
Return fire! They're off guard!
There!
Leave it to me. Now, let us begin. O holy rite of come forth from the heavens. Aura reign!
Thanks.
you.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Follow up. It's my turn.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
It's my turn.
Let's go! Zero now!
I've got you!
Let's go. There.
Here I go! Ha!
Return fire! Keep
Thanks.
Hang in
Thanks.
there. Yes. Arcus.
Thanks. Let's go! Zero now!
I've got you!
Here I go! Try this, Crimson! Now's our chance!
Follow up.
Yes! Arcus activate!
Eye for an eye!
Thanks.
Yes. It's my turn. Demi-gun Ab-Zero! Yes.
Howl! Proud warrior!
It's my turn. Arcus activate! Huh. It's my turn. Here I go! Take this!
Okay, that was a little bit rougher
that
than
went
the
well.
last one.
Let's go full throttle!
High Heavens is going to be probably pretty useful.
Black butterflies, gather to me! Let's do it!
My turn. Coward the Crimson Lancer! I'll treat you. You have
Let's do it!
All right. Activate. It's over.
It's my turn. Here I come, Shadow Stick!
Not happening.
Back off! It's my turn. Here I come, Shadow Stick!
I shall go. I do believe I'll help you.
It's
How
my turn.
refreshing.
Wait, break!
Take this.
Back off!
All right. Activate. It's now.
Here! Yes! Black butterflies, gather to me! Let's do it! Break!
Take this.
I shall go.
High Heavens formation!
I shall go.
Too bad. This is our chance.
Mine.
Back off! Yes!
All right. Activate. It's down.
Here!
How's this?
It's my turn.
Of course he'd do that.
Ha! Let's go! Break!
Take this.
My turn.
Yes!
Ha! Here! I'll treat you. You have
All right.
nothing.
Barely took any damage, okay.
Yes! Let's go!
Not happening.
Back off!
My turn.
Yeah.
It's my turn. High Heaven formation! It's my turn. Black butterflies, gather to me!
Here!
Too bad. This is our chance.
Mine.
All right. Activate. It's over.
Let's go!
There we go.
I'll go my own way. That's all there is to it.
This one may prove a challenge.
Okay, what do we got here? Magic absorption, damage, crit, fade, break damage.
Fracture! Titan Cleaver!
How's this?
My turn, huh? Have some of this.
Mine! I can manage what my duty calls. Take this!
Leave it to me. Take it, Imperials! He's down! There!
They're down! Too slow!
Get it together!
Mine! I can manage without my your help. How's this? Now! Too slow!
My turn, huh? Have some of this! They're down!
You're mine!
Very well. Take this! Oh! Mine! I can manage without your
Your
help.
end has
Here I
come!
go. Ha! Strike! Too slow! My turn.
Rumble! Behemoth Rage!
Yes!
Leave it to me. Take Imperials now. There!
My turn, huh? Have some of this! Take the shot!
You're mine!
Very well. Ha! Now! Too slow! My turn.
Big guy.
There! Axel Arrow!
Leave it to me. Take Imperials, he's down. There!
So exploitable. I love it.
Let's keep plowing on through.
Don't let your guard down.
20% evade. Crit damage. Crit. Cast time. Damage. Okay.
Be
That
on
would
guard.
break them.
Valiant Moon Formation.
Arcus active there!
Right here.
All right.
I'll handle this.
My turn. You won't. Go.
Really?
Right here.
I'm ready.
That's 4 turns for 5. Jesus.
Turn to prismatic flame!
My turn.
Very well.
Chilling, perhaps? Now, to there!
You're mine.
Look lively now!
There. All right.
My turn. You won't. Strike.
An opening! I'm ready.
Be on guard. Valiant Moon Formation.
I'll handle this.
Ha! Now!
Too slow.
I will go.
Shush.
Chilling, perhaps? Now, turn to ice!
I'll handle this.
My turn. Try the fire! It's down!
Take this!
Here I come. darkness! Radiant
I'm ready.
Blade!
Ha! Let's strike!
Too slow!
There we go. It's all over.
Amazing. Your skills never seem to dull, Master.
Bettering oneself is a lifelong journey.
We did it!
Yeah! That should do it!
The Pale's power is fading.
Now's our chance!
Now go forth and be the hope of this world.
Unsure why the dog is barking like that.
We've confirmed the barrier is down.
They did it.
Incoming message from Father Thomas. He says it'll be back up in approximately 10 minutes.
Understood. Commence Phase 3 of Operation Shining Steel. The Courageous 2 will now begin its assault on the fortress. Prepare yourselves, Class 7.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Deactivate noise suppression and optical camouflage now. Courageous 2, full speed.
Deactivating noise suppression and optical camouflage. 20 seconds until we reach maximum speed. Here they come.
Yes, just like we expected.
Confirmed visual on the Glorious. 12 additional Ouroboros ships also confirmed!
Well, what are you waiting for? Activate interception lasers and missile pods. Deploy the main cannon.
Deploying interception lasers and missile pods.
Deploying main cannon.
You're nothing but ants compared to the great Gilbert Stein! We don't even need the Glorious for the likes of you! All units attack Formation G! We'll pluck those crimson wings of theirs!
Yeah!
Wait! No one told me you had lasers! Foul! I go foul!
Freaking Gilbert.
right this time! You haven't seen the last of me!
He really never learns, does he? You think this is bad? You should hear about his little exploits in Liberl.
Forget about him. Here they come!
Looks like we're gonna have our hands full.
Ions, archaisms, even Zauber soldats.
They look unmanned. They must all be set to autopilot. Those models have missile jammers and anti-laser armor.
It looks like they're planning to attack the ship directly.
Then now is the time to execute our own plan.
Agreed. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Roger that!
I'll teleport your Panzer Soldats in. You guys protect the ship. Understood.
Leave it to us. I will deploy a defensive shield.
Rean! Right. Let's do this! Union slash! Deadly domination!
The path is clear.
Full speed ahead! Raise impact shields! We'll power through the Glorious's barrage and aim for the opening in the Imperial Fortress's outer walls.
Yes, Captain.
Raise the impact shields!
The time is now. Fire at will!
30 seconds until we engage! We're approaching the drop-off point. We're nearly there. Class 7, get ready!
Right!
Ala ad eum locus.
Rean, everyone, stay safe. I believe in you, and the bonds you share. Please get back safely.
For all who await your return, for the world, and for our future. And thus did the wintry fate of our world fall into the springtide hands of youth.
Yes, this is the moment of truth.
Oh,
Well, Fee, feels like just yesterday you were only a little squirt. Takes all I got to keep back the waterworks.
My lady, everyone.
Knowing them, they'll be just fine.
Sorry, Crow. It's up to you now.
Leanne, grant them safe passage.
Good luck, Rean. Everyone.
Muse, Juna too.
It all ends today.
We're counting on you to prevent another Homila Ravenel.
Good luck, Johann. No. Good luck, Ash.
I wish there was more I could do to help them.
Me too. But Uni's gonna be fine. She's with Rean and the others.
Yes, we can trust them. They're our friends after all.
I'm sure everything's gonna be just fine.
Yeah. I know our future is in good hands.
What do you think? Will we be able to change this fairy tale's ending this time?
It'll be difficult. But there is a small glimmer of hope.
Don't worry. If anyone can do it, it's them.
Yes. We now pass the torch to a new generation of heroes. May you become the ray of light that drives back the darkness of this era.
Oh man. Guess there's no turning back now, huh?
Right. Our only option is to press on.
The Courageous Two is engaged in a fierce battle, and my father and those at the Pales are still far away.
Right. And all our other allies are scattered across the continent.
The only ones here are us and our foes.
In addition, the war is surely underway by now. Though the first day will only be light skirmishes, I've no doubt that by tomorrow it will be a bloodbath.
Yeah, the Imperial Army's advance was halted in Liberl and Remiferia. But I'm sure before long, they'll deploy my dad with the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions.
Cassius guessed that the Imperial Army has a 60% chance of winning. If he's right, Erebonia will take over the entire continent, and so will the curse.
And then the Great One will have total control over everything. Everyone on the continent will become its servants, just like the gnomes.
Even Mille Mirage, our only plan to stop them, will cause millions of casualties. That carnage will lead to the Great One's completion as well.
Indeed. Were that to happen, a new battle would begin. One that may very well lead to mankind's extinction.
Huh. So no matter what happens, we're gonna go through hell.
We can't worry about any of that now. This will be the turning point.
Right. Everything's resting on this. But you know what? It doesn't really faze me. Probably because we're all here together. As Class VII.
You're right. We finally have every member of Class 7 back with us. Including my sister, and Ash.
Aw, Tui! I'm glad to be back too.
Hey, I've been back for a while. Don't go digging up old crap.
Now that I think about it, this really is the first time we're all together. Crow wasn't with us when we fought the Dark Dragon.
You're right, Emma. He was still on the wrong team back then.
Hey, get off my back, okay? Can we just let my dark past go already?
It's your own fault. Let's not forget your little stint as C either.
Looking back, the whole masked terrorist persona you had was rather cringe-inducing.
Just admit it, Crow. You love that edgelord look.
Don't call it that. I look badass, okay?
The world's about to end, but look at us. Same as always.
Maybe it's because the world's about to end. But now, we know what we need to do. All that's left is to move forward.
Yes. Every member of Class 7 will move as one. Together we are a single blade, forged by our bonds.
Agreed. This may be the greatest challenge we've ever faced, but I know we will rise to meet it. As a swordsman of the Vander School, I must fight for what I believe in, no matter the challenge.
Yes, and the Panzer Soldats are in top condition. I trust they'll be of some help in the battles to come, alongside Ordine.
Got it. Thanks. Okay, listen up.
Hold on there, Rean. You think we're gonna let you do the big speech all by yourself again?
Crow's right. You've been hogging the spotlight on your own for way too long.
We talked this over and decided we should do this as a team.
So let's all give the final order together.
It's a big responsibility, but you don't need to do it alone. Share it with us.
Okay, you win. Let's do it then. But only if you promise to make it the best one yet.
You bet.
Sheesh, way to put the pressure on.
Members of Class 7, our final mission begins now. Fierce battles await us. The Vermilion, Auric, and Ebon Knights stand in our path.
And we'll also need to face their Awakeners. In the Vermilion Knights sent Cedric Rysay Arnor, Crown Prince of Erebonia.
Rufus Alberea, the Jade Rook, leader of the Iron Bloods and the Governor General of Crossbell. And now, the Awakener of the Auric Knight.
Claire Revelt, the Railway Military Police's Icy Maiden, will be waiting for us there as well. Though she's not an Awakener, she'll stand against us as one of the Iron Bloods.
Same goes for Scarecrow. Major Lecter Arundel, member of the Intelligence Division and another one of Osborne's Iron Bloods.
Ouroboros will also stand in our way. Such as the mysterious Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool, the Grand Master's right hand.
Not to mention Bloody Shirley, the Sanguine Ogre. She'll probably be with the Prince.
Mariabelle Croyce, Ouroboros' third Anguis and the daughter of Crossbell's former mayor. Also known as the Wellspring Alchemist. She's a genius with a twisted personality.
There's also Enforcer number 1, McBurn, the almighty conflagration, whose full potential is still a mystery. Perhaps that wavering shadow you saw was his true form.
There's also the chief of the gnomes and head of the Black Workshop, Franz Reinford, now known as Black Alberic.
And finally, the Awakener of the Ebon Knight, Giliath Osborne, the Blood and Iron Chancellor. He is also the reincarnation of the Lionheart Emperor, Dreikel's Rysay Arnor.
Not only is their power in a completely different league from ours, they'll be well prepared. But we're just as ready as they are.
It's taken us 2.5 years to get here, and we've learned a lot on the way. And on top of all that experience, we have the spirit of Thor's and the will of the Radiant Wings at our backs.
There's no way Gramps and the others are gonna beat us. We'll take them on anywhere, anytime.
Right. All that's left is to prove it. There's no barrier we can't overcome. After all, we're Thor's Military Academy's Class 7.
We shall lend you our power.
Defeat the other Divine Knights and put a stop to the Ebon Knights' madness.
I'll be with you guys every step of the way.
The Imperial Fortress is, what, 1,200 years old? That's not bad for a final stage. Now, everyone, let's get started. Let's bring an end to this crappy fairy tale, once and for all.
Right!
Alright, gotta get the party set up. I don't know what to use for orders for the final one. Okay. Brilliant design's not bad. No. 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 Maybe. Maybe? Wish I knew how much it took. Yeah, we'll go with Radiant Design. Okay. Do we get to take a fucking picture before we go in? Is that what this is over here? Because if so, that's a little bit dumb. No, it was a Samaria Noir. Never mind. I thought he was going to have us take a picture from out here. Which would have been so silly.